Hello everyone, in this video we are going to have a lot of different stories and a lot of different news stories. Keep a critical mind as always. I will always try to put all the evidence and proof out there. If there isn't enough, then also you can search for yourself, but I will try to keep all those things out there for you guys. And as always, keep a critical mind and I hope you enjoy. Harassment culprit responds to the allegations with a 5-sentence apology. Now, just let me give you a little bit of my insight here of what happened for those who have not watched my other videos and who are not in the know with a lot of things that happened. A very prominent audio engineer who's worked with AKB48, worked with animes, worked with Nijisanji on a bunch of things, worked with other agencies on a bunch of things. They were accused of spiking someone's drink, a female liver's drink, and possibly several female liver's drink. It was theorized, again theorized and rumored, that Tsuki no Mito might have been a victim of it. Mugi Ianasa, I believe it was going to be. Mugi was another one. Look at Mugi. Mugi was another one that was supposedly because she had a now deleted tweet that talked about, like, it was 4 years ago, but it was deleted, that talked about her feeling sick while at that office. She thought it was either hypoglycemia, as in like really low sugar, or something she ate, or something like that. She ended up, puking her guts, and then returned, and the Yab person was very kind to her and said it was okay and she was very happy, etc. So it could have been, and Mugi at that time was a minor, so it could have been or alleged to be a minor. At least all these are allegations, because until it's proven in a court of law, they're allegations. But it doesn't make it look good. It doesn't make him look good, and it really, like I was saying, they're all allegations, but pretty much by apologizing, you've pretty much given them all the fire that they needed to know that it was true. I would like to express my sincerest apologies, he says, for any discomfort caused due to any of you, by Yab's problematic comments and leaked videos online in the past. He's talking about the most recent thing. I deeply regret that my thoughtless actions have caused such a situation. I would like to apologize again for an inconvenience this may have caused you, not for his actions, but just inconveniences that it caused. Take this matter very seriously and will take sincere response. We are very sorry. It's basically more like, sorry I got caught. Sorry that this ended up being such a big thing. More like, I never thought this was going to get as big as it is, but now that it is, I need to do something, and that something is an apology. So that is the way I'm taking it. That's the way just it seems to me. It seems very insincere. It doesn't seem like he actually cares about the people he hurt. He just cares that his reputation is now on the line. His reputation is now being hurt. Maybe he's a narcissist. We don't know. But the Japanese side is reacting. That's it. Is this a screenshot of iPhone notes? Why are you apologizing for leaking it and not for the act? Go to jail. That's all. This is an apology I could write. It's short. It's over. So yeah, people are saying it's way too short. I kind of agree. It is way too short. Where's the ukulele? Since he's a song mixer, he should compose an apology song as well. Just end up sending photos of the ukulele player to his bros and call them a 4 out of 10. Yeah, that's one of the issues. He said that the body was a 6 out of 10 and the face was a 10 out of 10. Like, that kind of objectification is like, holy crap, my dudes. Like, if a person asks for you to rate them, that's different. This person, number one, didn't consent to you rating them, didn't consent to you sending pictures of them, or even taking pictures of them, period. They didn't consent to any of it. They didn't consent to you doing any of that kind of spiking stuff, because there are people who have certain kinks that would consent to that, but she didn't. They didn't. None of them did. You're just a creep, dude. Really. That's just it. Just a statement. It can easily be summed up as, I'm sorry I did it. I effed up. So forgive me, please. Yeah, I'm sorry your feelings got hurt. Spent all day thinking about how to write these 5 sentences. I'll write more later. Yeah, it's just very irresponsible, honestly. In addition here, something that I did not expect. Yab's ex-wife has an apology. The person who, was drugging people has an apology. The livers were being recorded at his house unsupervised. Wait, this makes it seem weird. Okay, let's see what's happening. So this person is saying that this apology here means that she knows that it was at their house. I don't know. Regarding the current controversy, we would like to sincerely apologize for causing so much trouble to our agency, live streamers, and fans. I was shocked to learn about the details of the controversy for the first time through allegations. Apparently, she is sensitive to noise during recordings, so she always is out with her children, so the truth of this was unknown. So the ex-wife was always out with their kids because she's sensitive to noises. Apparently he had a studio at home, for what it seems like, maybe due to the pandemic in the past. We don't know, but it seems like he was unsupervised at home with women, and that's in sometimes underage women, which is like, holy crap, underage girls. However, we would like to offer our sincere apologies to all of our stakeholders for causing even the slightest anxiety to everyone, for not realizing that this was true, for not being able to stop it, and for the damage that was caused. This is definitely an interesting apology. On a personal note, I got divorced 2 years ago and have not seen my husband since then. I wish I could say something, but it may sound like an excuse or another, excusing him. But all I know is that there was a recording there. I was not a member of any groups that were allegedly disparaging or slanderous. It is difficult for us to respond to speculation and criticism. We are sorry that we are unable to respond. We fully understand your anxiety and anger, but please wait for a report from the parties involved. Hope that the truth of this will be clarified and the appropriate action will be taken. And they're saying they hope that whatever action is appropriate, which in this case is actually jail time and actually criminal prosecution, because he pretty much accepted that he'd made mistakes, that he did this stuff. Pretty much in his apology, which I've covered in another section, pretty much his apology is saying, yeah, I'm sorry that I did it. I'm sorry that I got caught. I'm sorry that this is affecting my business, that type of thing. They're recognized names in the industry, work with top idol groups like the Nogizaka 46, nowadays most popular in Japan, famous via the Hanazawa Kana and other big names in the entertainment industry. Untranslated tweet by his ex-wife's source. So what the heck? What the heck were Niji doing, letting livers go to a recording at a place alone without managerial supervision or even anybody else in the first place? A studio in someone's home, for Christ's sake. A black company doing the least to ensure safety. And that is where, yes, there is responsibility on the part of Nijisanji. They are primarily, the Nijisanji livers are the victims, but there's responsibility there. I have not heard of Hololive ever letting anyone do recordings without a manager there. I have not heard of any other agencies doing recordings without managers there, because in general, I mean, in some cases, it's you want to keep tabs on people. In other cases, you want to make sure they don't make any weird yabs. Like they make sure to keep the cultural norms going, that type of stuff. Make sure to protect your talents as well, because especially when it comes to women, there are a lot of people that would like to victimize them, and that is a big danger. With the staggering number of VTubers they have in their company, there isn't enough managers to go around providing adequate support, and in this case, safety and security. Of course, grown adults are expected to know how to take care of themselves and be alert at all times. This is normal. However, one can also argue that Niji being a talent agency means that it should provide even the minimum and reasonable amount of protection for their talents. Yes, they should. And who the heck is going to expect someone that respected in the industry is actually going to do something like this? That's another thing you have to take into account. Remember, this person was extremely liked in the industry, extremely respected in the industry, and not even the wife would think that things would happen like that. The wife, who supposedly would know them better, anyone other than themselves would know them better. That is just tells you how well they were able to hide something like this. They are a predator. They are a bad dude. They've done this several times. I guarantee it, because he did it once when he was caught. He did it once where he ended up, putting out pictures and who knows, maybe even videos of them, and he was caught like that. So he is just, this is the only time we know about it. This isn't the only time he's done it. I guarantee it. Dokugai Chinami, otherwise known as Gundo Mirei, who is no longer a part of Nijisanji, that's why I let you know who they are, has gotten threats almost every single day. This sucks. Sucks for anybody to get these types of threats. As it says here, it says, I've been receiving blank threats almost every day of my life. At first, I was very disciplined and reported them to the police, but then I got tired of police cars coming to my house and people taking pictures of me, so I switched to internet reporting, and still nothing changed. So I no longer do anything. What is it about life that makes you get used to sending death threats, pretty much? I live my life receiving, basically, it says like this, what kind of life is this? What kind of people do this? What kind of people do this? It's people who want to watch the world burn, but in the worst way possible. And here is the original tweet. Of course, people are saying, please be safe and take care. He's saying thank you. A lot of people are sending well wishes and being like, what the heck is going on with these people? A lot of people are like, what the heck is going on? What the heck is happening here? Why are these things happening here? Why is everything going weird? And this is something here. It's a blank threat. I wonder if Dokugai Chinami is okay. This is basically saying that they're going to hurt her. They're going to do, things on 9/2/1906. They are going to be doing these types of things. So that is unfortunately something that does happen, and is unfortunately something that people who are not in the right mindset, people who are not in their right mind, or maybe they're just a little bit crazy, will be doing this stuff. Now, I will get this translated for you guys, so you guys can see exactly what's being said. Here is the translation of what's going on. September 2nd, I will blank Dokugai Chinami Yab Saw Natoro Lecture whatever and blank them. If you don't want to be blanked, send me photos, all VTubers involved. So yeah, these, like, even Dokugai is getting this type of stuff being put into everything. I don't get why. I don't get why. Why this person dislikes Dokugai so much. And this is Nami Mania at Green Blade support team. Basically, what the heck is going on? This is a new person on Twitter, so it's probably just made to be able to send these threats. But people, seriously, get some help. Get some help. If you're going to be this kind of person, get some help. It's never okay to do this. Here are the V-stats for Hololive and others. This is a ranking of VTubers with the greatest number of viewers of all time as of August 28th. For a broadcast compiled by VStats, we use the numbers from VStats, and those who are not compiled, we refer to the numbers from various measurement sites and Twitter accounts. So this is a single stream, the highest confirmed viewership of any single stream. We have Kiryu Koko at 491, 392. We have Aqua at 749 and 854. We have Nijisanji themselves. It looks bigger here. We have Nijisanji themselves here, 319, 833. This was for, I believe, the Koshien thing of 2022. This is Hololive for Hololive Production Countdown Live 2023. We have here, I believe that's another Nijisanji liver. More Nijisanji stuff. We saw that Pekora with 244. And that wasn't the Peko Mama thing. That was her and Suisse, it looks like, and others. Then you have Aqua down here as well with 237K for another stream. I think it was her last Just Chatting stream, probably. And then you have others here. You have topping the top 25. You have Gura. You have others who just popped up again. You know, others who are around. And Nijisanji has taken a lot of the slots for top views, which is interesting overall. And here are the English version of it. We have Aqua, Kiryu Koko, Nijisanji Official, Hololive Official, all those Nijisanji Official, Utsuda Pekora. You have here, which is Mayuzumi Kai, which is amazing. You have Kenmochi Toya, which is amazing as well. The ones that I couldn't read. Then you have Maimoto Keisuke. Like I said, they returned for the Koshien thing, so that is going to be a wonderful thing as well. And it says, prior to August 28th, the biggest VTuber streaming event of all time was a graduation live of Kiryu Koko, the driving force behind Hololive's explosive growth, which was the first graduation live at Hololive and attracted 491K viewers from around the world. Yeah, she was the first, like, official graduation. A lot of the other ones were terminations, but she was the first official JP graduation. Then after that, you know, now we have Aqua, which is the second one. Hololive has terminations, just like any agency. When you break the rules, you get terminations. But graduations, those were non-existent. Those were non-existent. She had 420,963, and it stayed above 400K for after like half an hour in. It stayed above there and maybe dipped a little bit and stayed really above there the whole freaking way. And I remember it was a sad moment. It was a sad time, of course. And of course, the maximum for the official Hololive channel was the live streaming of New Year's Eve Countdown live in 2023. New Year's Eve Countdown had over 273K. Stream Charts has a maximum of 2022, but they seem to have missed it. Then you have the peak CCV for Nijisanji official channel was the Koshien in 2022. The peak, as you're seeing waves, I don't know what those waves are for. Maybe they are people going in there, like being sent there. I don't know what it is. It's weird having these waves, but over 300K was them for there. Mayuzumi Kai's graduation in July 2022 was the most unforgettable events in Nijisanji fans, had over 260K. Another graduation. Gargura's outfit reveal had a nice little shark shape right there. It went over 180K at one point, sustained over 120K. Then you had, you know, other ones with Niji, another in 2021, Maimoto's record in August 2021. It no longer exists though, but it's there over 186K. Things like this are things that I like seeing. And over here, we have the same stuff a little bit bigger. This one is weird. The Maimoto Kai thing, how at the very end it was very high. I don't know what happened there. It's just very strange. The V-stats for, unfortunately, for Aqua's channel isn't out yet. So we don't know exactly how long that sustained 749 was. There were little blips that got him over 900k, but that was a blip. That was probably load balancing or some other error in the way the coding was going. Numbers in this case, this time Nijisanji EN. Super Chat earnings and live memberships, August 2024, graduation of Hex Haywire. Let's look at their Super Chat numbers. Hex got 30k supers in the month of August. He had 17 lives and 1161 memberships. Scarle is not far behind with 15k, 34, and 1840. Then you have Aya, Ver. The three that are over 10k are Hex, Scarle, and Aya. Below that, they don't even get to half of that. Ver, Luca, Kotoka, Claude, Ike, Fox. Fox is doing really bad compared to how he was before. Fox would probably get 10 times this on a usual month in his heyday, but now everything is affecting everybody. Vanta's still doing okay. Reimu, Sunny, Ren, Uki, Pio, Anna, and Fanana. Anna is the last one who gets above 1k. Fanana is close. Shu is not far behind. You have the Alban, Petra, Kunai, and Twisty. There are no numbers for them, which is interesting. But others like Fulgur, Yu, Maria, Vivi, Millie, Meloko, Rosemi, Illyra, Aster, Ryoma from the North, Clara from the North. I don't know why Twisty doesn't have any numbers. Maybe Twisty hasn't gotten anything. It's strange. But these either mean that there is no data for them, or they're actually not getting anything. I don't know exactly what it would mean. Shoestring most of the Luxium and the least amount of Supas. It's not like a small difference. He's barely 1k while the rest of Luxium are 2k plus. Am I missing something? Also, I hope Zali is okay. He's barely doing better than Denoth, and he's very unproblematic. So a lot of even the unproblematic streamers are getting affected by this. Scar and Aya duo are scary. Man 4, even 5 times another member just ran rank below them. Yeah, they're killing it, and I'm glad for them. Remember, after I think this is net. This is gross. This is gross numbers, not net, I believe. Yeah, it's just the regular earnings. The net is going to be probably half of that at bare minimum. So it's probably anywhere between 6 to 7k for Scarle, 10 to 15k for Hex. So that is one of those things that unfortunately does happen because they have an agency. So the agency always has to take a cut of whatever's coming in. They do be memeing sometimes. And right there's basically someone saying Kenai Kudo and Quinn Benet and Selena Zen0, which is Kenai Kudo because of the dog thing and Quinn Benet because, you know, he become a strong man all of a sudden. And, one last little thing. The fluff get squished. Of course, that's the plap get pregnant meme being used for fluff get squished. She has her U2s, and by the time you're watching this, it's probably going to be too late to pre-order, but you're probably going to be able to order it when it's actually out and actually available. So you're probably going to be able to order it at that point. So yeah, there's a little bit of memes a little bit more memes for you guys. A little bit calmer memes in this one. Indie VTuber HexaVT announces her hiatus and rebrand incoming. So she's having a hiatus and she's having a bit of a rebrand. Sourced from them specifically right here, HexaVT, Hiki Moshi Girls, which is a VTuber group, different from a VTuber agency. So she's not a part of an agency. She says, I'll see you guys in a few months. For now, I've got to focus on improving myself. Here's the hiatus. Notice, for a while now, I've been struggling severely with burnout, anxiety, and general brainworms. What usually brings me joy, streaming, has been a near constant source of anxiety and stress for me for months now. I'll be taking a hiatus until my re-debut is finished to try and recenter and refine my sanity and stability. I won't disappear completely. I will still be active on Twitter and in my Discord, and you may see me pop up on friend streams every now and then. But for now, I just need to take time to prioritize my mental health. Next time you see me, I'll look a little different. Please look forward to it and don't forget me completely. I'm excited to return, hopefully feeling healthy and happy. Can't wait to hang out with everyone again. So yeah, they're taking a bit of a break. So a lot of people saying, you know, love, Hexa Sexa, feel better Hexa, alien mixture, Hexa love, look after yourself well, Yu, I love you so much, Noko, take care Hexa, trigger point, may you find wellness in your time away. Of course, hope that she does find wellness in her time away. That's the main thing. Hopefully she gets a good rest. What's up with VTubers and mental health? And it says, I would imagine it's a mix of things. It's a mix of things, it is. Cynicism aside, pre-existing mental illness could be a thing. A lot of us, including myself, have pre-existing mental illness. Different things, whether it be depression, some people are actually schizophrenic. You know, there's other things going on. It can affect you. Life itself can affect you. Seriously, do they take their hate, drama, and criticism? Some people are more susceptible to this than others. Streaming goals, think it's much harder for people to set high goals for themselves, now feel they can't achieve them. I have run into that issue recently. Expectations of others and oneself can put a lot of pressure on the mind, but I continue working through it. As she can take whatever steps she wants to take. I respect her for deciding, you know what, instead of it harming my community, instead of me leaving permanently, I will leave temporarily in order to fix whatever it needs to get fixed. Very last point, are you workaholics? Some people can get by without work breaks, while others can easily break down without them. As a streamer, feeling like you're losing your audience if you take a break certainly contributes to not taking breaks at all. Me, like recently, I had a blackout in my area. It happened for like 4 or 5 hours, and I was stressing out about getting a video out, about being able to stream, all that kind of stuff. The grind has hit me hard, and it was wearing me down more not to stream than it has been to stream. Problems in their personal lives, that can also happen and cause additional stress. Personal attitude, optimists are likely to be affected by mental health issues less than pessimists. But in general, when they fall, they tend to fall a lot harder. So optimists are less likely to be depressed, is what this person's saying, as long as you don't have major depressive disorder or a genetic depressive disorder. If it's just situational depression, it's less likely to have situational depression. There are many more factors involved in reaching a breaking point, and it's usually a culmination of more than one thing. Very true. KSON does a lot of IRL stuff. Recently, Novel Horizons has had a meet and greet at SAN Japan, which is in San Antonio. That's why it's SAN at first. SAN Japan is San Antonio, Japan. It's the biggest one, I believe, in Texas, or at least in East Texas, or whatever it is. It's one of the bigger ones with Buff Peckle. Buff Peckle goes to a lot of these things. So there's Buff Peckle here, and they're carrying a large plush carrot, of course, with a lot, and I do mean a lot, of signatures. So you have to be careful with those. And there you go, Keisan Shocho. Oh my god. Okay. Look, this is one thing that I would recommend you don't do, but I think she's going to be fine. If this is what I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I could be very wrong, but this was something from Kiryu Koko. And she signed it as Keisan Socho. Or it could just be, because Keisan is also a mafia boss, it could be just Keisan, just a regular Keisan thing. But if it was something from Kiryu Koko, I don't recommend you do that. But there you go, Keisan Socho, and damn, she signed it really, really nice. Holy crap, very nice. But yeah, she very much enjoys. She stole my silver marker, I'm honored. It's a Choco cosplay. Oh no, she was actually there. I saw the line and was talking to my friends who aren't as familiar with VTubers, and it would be a person on the screen, so she does both. Yo, she even signed that phone case? That's amazing. So it was a Kiryu Koko phone case. It looked familiar because I have the Kiryu Koko phone case. I bought it when Kiryu Koko graduated. And I thought it looked familiar, and it was a respectful thing, I'm pretty sure. And they are the same person, they are the same one, and respect, of course. I'm glad she didn't have her sign it as Kiryu Koko. For a fan of Kiryu Koko and Keisan, this would be like Kiryu Koko signing it, so it would be that. So it's like it is very nice to see them getting that. Novel Horizons and others, I'm glad that they went and had that meet and greet. As you all know by now, this is going to be a little bit of a short one, but as you all know by now, we have Doki, who is in Sejum Slam, and she's doing practice matches by just hitting the ranked matches in the Street Fighter 6. She says, Jwong coaches me in Zangief, so she's a modern Geef player. Modern means that you press less buttons. It is a little bit easier to do all the movesets. You don't have to learn like the old school way of like freaking learning every single moveset. It's a little bit easier, and it gives you more room for error and still get the move out. It's not like press a button and you make a move. No, it's like you have to press less buttons to make the moves that someone who is a classic player has to go and make the full moveset, or else it will not happen. So she's getting, looks like, coached in Zangief by them. Jwong is going to show us the Daigo special. Well, he was one of the 2 people in the world to show us the Daigo special. Let's go, Justin. Someone who's not well versed in the FGC community, fighting game community. Aside from knowing a few Lily mains in Tekken 6, someone enlightened me who Jwong is. More content creation, but some time ago he won various EVO titles. Though his best game was Marvel vs. Capcom 2, where he one time basically won a 1 vs. 3 with Cyclops, not a high tier. As much as Moment 37 is a meme, he has taken matches from Daigo in his prime, though Daigo isn't above alluding to the moment. On a side note, Daigo has a tournament for streamers, VTubers, etc. So he's a well-known and actually decorated member of the fighting game community. So It is nice that she's getting coached. I'm pretty sure it's her management team, and probably Seijin probably helped her out to find Jwong and get connected to Jwong, and hopefully, you know, getting this whole collab going is amazing for her. Here we have a bit of a short one. Basically, it's just Hikanari Hina, who is a part of PhaseConnect. She is one of the many talents that PhaseConnect has. She's a good talent. I've seen her stream before. I've seen her have fun before. She's a moon burb. She has her mama, her papa, all these things here. Let's take a look at her YouTube channel. She's making an announcement. Her announcement is as stated. Hi, babies. I will be going on hiatus and will hopefully return on Thursday, October 10th. So 1 full month of hiatus. So I can be with family during this critical time. Please wait for me. So, thank you for understanding. Says, I've been quite preoccupied and AFK due to family visiting turning into a family emergency. Things will settle down soon, I think, I hope. So this family emergency that she's mentioning here, recently they were doing the karaoke relay. This family emergency that they mentioned here ended up being worse than she expected. So because, you know, being with family is very important, she has decided to take a 1 month off time, and it's just doing things to help her family, which is the proper way to do things. I don't have anything wrong with that. Of course, she's just a burb. She's a moon burb. She does a lot of things. Yes, she does have booba too. She has a lot of things. And, you know, she has her short section, which Phase does push a bit. And you have, you know, Hina's clipper peeps, Phase pilled, Human Frailty, Harlequin, basically all these unofficial clippers, Phase, Euphoria. She's a part of the Phase Euphoria generation. And here's everybody: Saya, Muyu, Amy, Hina, and Rooney. So Hina's going to be taking that break off. Of course, enjoy her content if that is what you so choose, and wait for her to come back. She's going to come back hopefully refreshed. Hopefully, also, as a recommendation, just a recommendation on my part, don't mention anything that happened with family, because it might bring some painful stuff. If it was a painful situation, it'll bring some painful stuff. Best not to bring that back. So that's all I have to say about this one, and I do hope the best for her and her family, and I hope everything goes well. Welcome back, everybody, to our Vtuber Showcase, the place where I always like to give some love back to the Vtuber community and Vtubers who are growing. Give you a little bit of insight into each and every one of them that I can. We are on like 120 something right now. We're in the 120s. So want to keep giving as much love as I can in every single episode without a doubt. Let's go and look at this. Roro, a hockey VTuber. Hirano Kokoro-chan. They are a hockey VTuber, as shown here. There's their schedule, recently scheduled here. They are about them. They are Hinako Roro, please call me Roro. I'm a hockey VTuber, a variety streamer. My favorite game types are puzzle games and FPSs. And, you know, let's take a look at their actual stuff, just to give you an idea of what they actually do. Their most recent one was 3 days ago, is scamming people with my mic in this game. Which game is it? Let's take a look.
Dang it.
Oh, it's one of these.
Okay, it's fine. Let's go on to the next person. Ooh. Ease.
Candy in my living room. It's not appropriate. Besides, I'm sure my daughter will return soon.
Oh, I should try texting her.
So yeah, this is also a fun, wonderful thing. It's always nice to see people having fun with this specific game. It's called Suck Up. It is an AI-based game in the sense that you talk and it transcribes your stuff using AI. And it's funny. Doki Bird played it. I think Mint played it. A lot of other people have been playing it. It's a very funny thing to play. We have their channel here, their YouTube channel, which also has, I believe, their shorts and their lives. Their lives, yep, they have their most recent one that they've had recently, and they have other things planned up. They have the waiting rooms for those places that notifies the game I've never played, Suck Up, getting watched on all of them. It's more of a repository, it seems like right here. It seems like most of their views are from here versus from their actual YouTube channel. So take a look, see if you can enjoy what they see, what they do. They've been doing a lot of things you'll see here. Ring Fit, Mario Kart, all these types of things. Looks like Mario Kart mainly. Some of the things look like Ring Fit, but I think it was Mario Kart ASMRs, things like that. Things that you might be interested in. Thank you so much, Hirano Kokoro, for being a part of the Vtuber Showcase. I really do hope that this helps you grow and helps you find new people to enjoy your content. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.